At the age of 11 years old, I started coaching here in this gym, just right here. Got my first three clients, and I started doing personal coaching here at only 11 years old. I remember starting, with lifting 1 year before, and then just started being a coach because my mother, she was a national team coach, my father too, so I was always around them. And I remember being like 8 9 years old, and I will write the program and send it to people for them. Like they will tell me, like my coaches will tell me, snatch 50 kilos, 2 sets of true reps, and I will write that and I will send it to the people like at 8 9 years old, guys. That was absolutely crazy. So I started coaching people at 11, and man, it's been a while. I did that until I was 15 16 years old. And I remember like at 16 I started business and I started making money, so I stopped doing full-time in-person coaching. I was still doing with a few of my clients because I wasn't not doing it for the money anymore, because I didn't need to. My business was already bringing it. But I just had such a good relationship with my clients that some of them I was still doing in-person coaching with them. And I remember at 17, like, I had 3 or 4 clients because as I told you guys, I was just doing it for the fun of it. But I started doing CrossFit classes and with lifting classes here because my third business has just failed, and I needed money in order to finance new businesses and pay my credit card debt. So I started doing weightlifting classes here, and I restarted doing in-person coaching. And in the summer of 2025, I was having an agency that was generating over $20,000 per month at 17 years old with my best friend at the time. And I remember the work that I had to do in the agency sucked so much. I hated it. And the only time that I will enjoy during the day was the gym, was coaching people, was helping people, and was doing with lifting myself. And I was telling, like, in my head, I was like, what if I could just coach people and enjoy my weightlifting sessions and retire my mother? Because my goal has never been to become this crazy multimillionaire. I wanted to become a multimillionaire in order to retire my mother, right? Which right now I haven't done it yet, but I'm already paying her rent and I'm paying for some of her stuff, which is amazing thanks to weightlifting coaching. And I remember it that summer, I was like, if I could just coach people and train, my life will be perfect. And I will tell you guys, God provided. God absolutely provided. He put it one key person in my life, and he showed me. He was like, there is people to help online. You have a huge platform. Let's take advantage of it and let's help people. And when you help people, you're going to make money, my friend. He showed me everything, how to do it, how to help my clients online, because in-person coaching and online coaching are two completely different things. Online coaching can be 10 times better than in-person coaching, and online coaching can be 10 times worse than in-person coaching. It all depends on the service that you give to people online. And as you guys are now about to see, I'm changing people's life. And saying this at 18 years old is just like absolutely crazy. But the amount of clients I've helped, not only inside of the gym, but also outside of the gym, all of that just through with lifting, like, it's just crazy. Making money, it's a great feeling, but receiving a text like this from one of my clients, like he just got a promotion, or he's feeling better, he's feeling more confident, his technique is improving, he just smashed a PR, is just the best feeling in the entire world. It's the best feeling in the entire world. And guys, now I'm about to show you an interview with my client Moy, but I want you guys to see that interview. But the number one message that I want to tell you guys is, don't do things for the money. Because here's the thing, if you have a passion and you love what you do, God is going to provide the money. God is going to provide the resources. I promise to you. Everybody back when I was younger told me like, "Oh, online it's a scam and you cannot make money from weightlifting and this and that." But I was just my passion was so big for this sport that not only did it bring me money at the end, it bring me passion. I just feel fulfilled each and every single day that I receive texts from my clients, videos from my clients, and being on coaching calls with people is just amazing, guys. So, without further ado, I'm going to let you guys with an interview of one of my very special clients that I helped not only inside of the gym, but also outside of the gym. So, Moy, welcome, brother. Tell us a little bit about you and how you started Olympic with lifting.
Well, I've always done sports since I was a kid, mainly swimming. And after high school, we started implementing the power variations of the Olympic lifts. So we did a lot of power cleans, power snatches, more power cleans than anything to become more powerful outside and inside the pool. And after I stopped swimming, continued doing the variations of the Olympic lifts because I didn't know how to do the complete lifts, like the complete clean, especially the complete snatch all the way down. So I continued to implement the variations of the power clean and the power snatch in my training and liked how I was feeling with them. And eventually, I just wanted to keep progressing, and I just didn't have a way to do it. So that's when like it was like God timing because I saw your post on social media about your transformation, and obviously I knew through social media your family, and I was just I wanted to try it, and we had the call, and we started training a little bit more than 6 months ago, and it has completely changed my life. To be honest, it's been crazy inside the gym and outside the gym, of course.
That's fire, brother. What made you want to start working with me instead of other coaches online?
Uh, I did general planifications uh, first, like a strength based one with linear progression. Like I did like a low bar squat, deadlift, and the overhead press and the bench press. And then I hit a peak after running it twice, which it was like 8 weeks. I did it twice and I hit a plateau. Then I tried a general planification for a month. And by the third week, because I'm very new to this, it wasn't a planification for someone that is starting weightlifting.
Yeah.
So by the third week, I was burned out and I couldn't continue doing the percentages that general planification had. And I hit a plateau. I couldn't become better in the lifts or stronger in the squat. And like automatically, I wanted to try something new. And that's why I say I think it was God's timing because I saw your post of the one-on-one coaching and how how have you progressed with the 3-2 training that you did, and I just wanted to take that next step and invest in myself and have a right programmation for long term because I really love this sport. I fell in love with it, and I want to do it for a long time. And I think you offered the best way to do so with the right information, the right programmation, the right coaching, and fixing mistakes, and one on one, and the right system, and how meticulously everything is, whether it's the programmation, whether it's what we do outside, the optimization, whether it's the mobility. Every time I've had an issue, all my forearms hurt. Oh, yeah, it's the lat. Do these movements. Oh, I fix it in a week. Oh, my right knee a little bit. Oh, yes, do this movement. I fix it in a week. Oh, this I have a problem with my lower back. Oh, do these movements. I fix it in a week. And so every time that it's very intelligently put, like it's the best coaching that it's online, in my opinion, because like it's very personal, and that information that you have and you're willing to share with your clients without cutting corners or without saving anything. It just has helped me a lot, and it's been
That's
awesome. Honestly, it's been life changing.
that's fire, brother. So I just want to make clear, you never had an in-person coach in the past?
Not for weightlifting, no.
Okay, okay. So when you said, that transformation that you've had, it's crazy both in with lifting and with your mindset. Like, what do you mean by that? Can you give us a little bit more details of how was your weightlifting transformation and mindset transformation?
Yeah, for sure. In the gym, obviously, the short answer is I've improved immensely my snatch and clean and jerk. I mean, we all want to hit PRs. That's why we started
Yeah,
the coaching. So, improve my Olympic lifts um, at a crazy rate. That technique, the positioning, the mobility, and just get better every week. There's not been one week that I haven't been better than the previous week. That's the short answer. Improve my Olympic lifts. But the long answer and the big picture, I think it relates to life, and I think it's if I analyze it, it's two huge things. First one is mindset, and second one is energy. Um, I think we can all relate that in life, whether it's your personal life, your workplace, projects, or a career you want to build, or anything really. If you want to have success or keep improving, whether you want to get engaged with your girlfriend or you want to buy a bigger house or a house for your family and want to start having kids or you want to make more money and get a promotion or start a project, you get to this point, a very crucial point, where you have to do something that's very hard that you've never done before.
yeah,
And it's uncertain. You don't know if you're going to be able to do it. Um it's hard. You don't know if you're going to succeed or fail. Uh, and we're all humans. You get scared, you get anxious.
yeah,
And the great thing about weightlifting is that it puts you in its mindset every week. Every week you get a chance where in a lift that's hard that you've never done before. Uh, you get into this mindset of, oh man, this is hard, and I don't know if I'm. But you trust yourself. You learn to trust yourself. You learn to trust the work you put in the process, and more often than not, way more often than not, we succeed in training. So by the time that you get into these real life situations that you need to perform or you need to do something that you've never done before that is hard, you've already trained so much and you've already been in this mindset so much in training that you're very confident that you trust yourself and you trust the work, that you're able to take that next step and go to that uncertain place and more often than not do it and be successful. And I think that's the first huge thing, just being able to get into this mindset every week of pushing your limits, of doing something you've never done before,
for
and
sure.
more often than not, passing. Because I think, not counting volume, obviously, we've done like what, I think I've lost count after 50, but like probably like what, 75, 80 PRs, close to
Yes,
that.
something like that, bro. Something
and,
crazy.
and,
Yeah,
and not counting volume, I've only failed the 106 clean and jerk, which is crazy. I
yeah,
mean, that's like a 99%
yeah.
completion rate. Like, that's crazy.
Even
Eh,
more. Yeah,
and so being able to test myself every week with weightlifting, it's huge. And the second thing is energy. As you get better in the snatch and the clean and jerk, as you are able to lift more weight, uh, you become more powerful, right? You become
yeah,
stronger, you become faster. Power equals force times velocity. So, it's a fact that we are energy, right? There's a reason why we eat, there's a reason why we sleep.
yeah,
If you eat bad, it drains your energy. If you eat
yeah,
good, it gives you energy. If you sleep well, the hours that you need to do, it gives you energy. Same if you don't sleep, it drains your energy. So, being able to get better at weightlifting, it has made give me more, not only more energy but more powerful energy, which I can translate to regular life, right? Like from before going to work, I need to write and I need to read for half an hour and write for an hour. Then I have to go to work. During lunchtime, I write for an hour. Then I have to work again. Then I get home and I have to read for an hour. I have to write for an hour. Because besides of working, I'm working on my career as well that I wanted to happen. So the fact that I'm able to have all this energy and be more efficient with my energy and being able to do more work in less time and be able to perform not only in the first block at work in the morning but also at night where I have to work at night. uh, this energy comes from training, and the better I get in training, the more energy I have and the more powerful energy that I have, and I can translate
Yeah,
that to everything in life. So I think
brother.
that mindset and energy are the two biggest things that in life that weightlifting and training three to two, because it's also very deliberately how we train, not training every day, being able to recover, being able to perform well on the days that I have to train, being able to optimize through food and through recovery. So all of this implementation that you give us with three to two, like it has made us more powerful, have more energy in all areas of life, being more confident, and that's huge. It's like a superpower. Having more energy, being more efficient, and having a strong mindset and being confident is like having superpowers because
Yeah.
you're able to perform really well in all areas of life. And it's life changing, to be honest.
For sure. Like I always say, like weightlifting is like a training ground for life. Same thing for business. Like we train very hard each and every single day, but it's not because you train hard that you're going to get results. And it's a little bit the same with life. It's like it's not because you're working hard on your business that your business is going to succeed. It's if it's you're working smart and you're doing the right movements, right? You're doing the right action. So that's really fire what you just said. And I'm going to ask you one last question, brother. After being able to add, 30 kilos to your total, or 20, 25 or 30?
It's like 29, 30.
Yeah, 20, 29, 30 kilos to your total in like 3 or 4 months. What would you say are the most important aspects that got you to that result?
It's just the coaching is very well put. Like I told you before, the way the information that you have and you put and you gives us through fixing the mistakes, through getting more mobile in areas that we're not, through variations. Like I told you in a message last time, like there's a variation is always fixing something. So you identify our problems and what we need to fix to get to that next level, to add those 5 kilos, to be able to get in that position, to be able to get out of that position. So the training, not only the training, because it's not only what we do in the gym and the
Yeah,
programmation, which is the most important, but it's not the only thing, but it's everything you provide also outside the training, what we need to do to be able to continue and have rapid success and improvement. Uh, I mean, it's just a complete package. The most important thing, obviously, is the programmation and what we do inside the gym, but it's not the only thing. And the way that you identify real quick the problems that we have, what we need to do to fix those problems, and then okay, we fix them. Okay, what we need to do to get to the next step, to the next step, and to the next step, and we just keep climbing and keep climbing. And like I told you in a feedback like 2 weeks ago, it's like it's we've been improving every week, and every time it's at a faster rate, and every time we improve something different. And it's hard to give a short answer because it's just a lot. Like
yeah,
is just the coaching is very well put. That's why I congratulate you because it's very well taught. It has a lot of substance and value, and I think it's just overall the coaching. I cannot pinpoint to one thing because overall, it's just you knowing exactly what we need to fix and what we need to work on to keep just taking next steps and next steps and next steps. And all of a sudden, you look back 2 months ago and you see the videos, and it's just the improvement. It's crazy. Like the
yeah,
technique, the movement, the velocity, the weight, the intensity is just it's very well done, and it's very for the long term as well. It's something that's very valuable, and man, I'm excited and I want to do this for a long time, and
for sure.
it's very well put, the whole coaching. like really well done.
Thanks, brother. And a little bit more for you, like, where do you see yourself with lifting wise, like in the next 3 to 6 months? Like, what are your goals?
All of this has been very new to me, so it's
Yeah.
hard to pinpoint a number exactly of where I want to be. I would say that before we complete a year, I would love to do 90, 110 at least.
Yeah.
Uh, uh,
I mean, I think we can do 100, bro. I think we can do 100
yeah,
snatch. That's my goal with you, bro.
yeah,
Because going from 65 kilo snatch to 100 kilo snatch, especially when you've never done with lifting before, is like insane, bro. That will be
yeah,
insane.
and more so in the long term as well. Like I want to do this for. I'm not getting in this just to be do it like for 3 5 years. Like I want to do this for 10, 20, 30 years.
That's fire.
And I really want to just keep improving. And if it's 120, 140, if it's 110, whatever it is, man, I don't know. We're gonna put in the work to keep improving. But I know that when we get to 100 and 120, it's like it's only the beginning. Like let's keep
Yeah, for
going,
sure.
and then we will keep improving, and we're gonna keep going, and we'll keep improving, and we're gonna keep going, and God knows where we're gonna get at, but just improving. That's what excites me because if I improve, I improve in the gym, in my lifts, but I also improve outside, and it's this journey that I'm on. So it's like with my career, with my life, now with this beautiful hobby that weightlifting is. It's just improving in all areas. But I would say short term, 100, 120, why not? Let's go.
Yeah, for sure, brother, for sure. So, thank you for the interview, brother. And man, let's keep leveling up because we've made a crazy transformation, and I feel like that what's about to come is even more exciting than the past. So now it's time to ramp up that strength, ramp up the back squat, ramp up the front squat. We got you in the next 4 to 6 weeks. It's going to be crazy the amount of strength you're going to gain. And now, brother, let's go break down your technique. So, do you have a last message for the people who are like on the fence on joining the coaching? They're not 100% sure yet.
Man, it will change your life, honestly. If you want to improve in the long term, be healthy, uh, be able to understand the sport more. Not only improve, but understand what you're doing, understand what you're fixing, understand everything, and also for the long term, this is the best choice you have, honestly, because it's very well put and it's very personal, which that is the most important thing. It's very personal, and you get to learn and you get to correct mistakes. You get to do everything at a very high level because you've seen these guys, the gym that you have,
Yeah.
the level that you and your family are is, I mean, it's a reason for it.
Yeah.
It's so yeah, do
Yeah.
it, do
So,
it. It will change your
perfect.
life for sure.
Perfect, brother. So let's do the technical breakdown now, brother. And guys, if you have any questions, drop in on the comments. And if you want to join the coaching, just go click the link down below. All right, guys. So thank you very much and see you on the next one.